Hi, I'm Tarl Gray, and this is my Family and Marriage Learning by Faith PowerPoint, and I'm so excited to be graduating super soon. The spring class of 2023. So here's it says Finding Utah Independent Living Center, which is a great place. So my little spiritual thought is, let no one think that learning by faith contemplates an easy or lazy way to gain knowledge and ripen it into wisdom. And that's by Harold B. Lee. I've got to start out with an awesome thought. Finding internship. I went to the Utah Independent Living Center to fill out some paperwork for my son that has superpowers. And while I was there at intake, I was offered a job. And I declined the job offer, but expressed my interest in finding an internship. And it wasn't soon before I was able to meet with Kathy, the program director. And she's over the young adults ages 12 to 22. And through that interview with Kathy, I was able to find my internship opportunity. And it was one that wasn't on my suggested internship pages. And I had like several emails that had sent out and was corresponding back and forth. So it was just great that I listened to my spiritual promptings and that the internship found me. Super grateful. And then on the side, it says, learning by faith requires the bending of the whole soul through worth living to become attuned to the Holy Spirit of the Lord. And that's another quote by Harold B. Lee. And then, so my responsibilities, it was great to help with your certified family life education certification. And I got to do teaching and developing and modeling social skills, money management, fitness, disability, history and advocacy, and human sexuality and dating. These are all things that I had been studying in my major for my certification, which is great. And so the first half of my internship, I worked with adults with disabilities. They're age 18 plus, and they were working on their independent living skills. And I had the opportunity to give an in-service meeting on team building for the whole staff. And I was really nervous, but I was glad that Kathy was there to help with that. And then my second half of my internship, I have been working with the youth ages 15 to 22 at a summer camp. And we're again teaching and guiding and supporting and helping young adults with life skills. And on the side, my thought again is the calling up from the depth of one's own mental searching and the linking of our own efforts to receive the true witness of the Spirit. And that's again by Harold B. Lee, because I've been learning all these things with help. And then the site benefits were I got to help with staffing needs. Utah Independent Living Center, it relies on unpaid volunteers to help the consumer staff ratio. So that was a good help. And I got to be a teacher aide in classes. And I helped individuals, consumers. And I remember my first week here, that was my first learning curve, was helping someone with a panic attack and how I was able to gain more skills to help as other consumers had panic attacks, and especially the grounding techniques, teaching them how to get calmed down for those emotional and to provide that emotional and mental support. And I felt like I learned so much with and being able to help calm the consumers. And then I got to, again, I got to teach the team building skills at the in-service. And we did like a little personality test to see like what our personalities were. And then we did like a team building skill with, we took the building and put it in 4 sections. And as a group, everyone took a section of the building and painted it, and together made the building of the Independent Living Center. And so some people were a little stressed out about that, but it really did require everybody to come together and team build. And so my thought again is faith is at the heart of almost every line in that statement. It is in the bending of the soul, that righteous obedience. It is in the diligent serving, and in the calling up, and in the linking of personal effort to the Spirit. And that was by President Clark a few years back. And then my experiences, personal experiences, I gained confidence in helping those with physical, mental, emotional disabilities learn independent skills like and I got to learn a little bit of beginning sign language. And I got to learn grounding techniques again, because it's just super important, because we all have stress, and being able to help someone calm them, and it builds a lot of your confidence when you can help somebody with their fear and anxiety, and have techniques and know how you can help them. And again, I benefited so much socially by all the different learning styles and how to communicate. And then again, my greatest benefit was no longer seeing disabilities, but just adults who learn differently, or teens who learn differently. Um, And then, so how important connections was journaling. My internship experience was so helpful. Like my week, what I was learning, making connections back to what I've learned in my major, learning more about myself, and um, journaling really helped teach me, like, again, making that connection between internship and what I've been learning for all the past few years. It like pulled it all together, like making sense. Oh, well, that's why I learned that, because now it's helping me to be socially help others, or help them with anxiety. And then again, writing the internship just really taught me again how to connect. And I took time pondering, well, what class did I take that taught me this? Or what did I learn from one of my classes that would help me in this situation? Again, I love the family stress and coping class. I think that helped a lot for internship. And then like I said, just pulling all those different classes that I've taken through the years and my skills that I've gained, and then just putting it together with my family and marriage and human studies. It's just been like, aha, like this all makes sense, all the connecting of what I've learned, and now what I'm practically doing, what I'm doing in person. And then the quote is that faith moves the student to action, to obey, to bend, to search, to call up that link. That's learning by faith. That one. And then recommendation, definitely this site is a great fit for those working on completing their certified family life educators provisional license, or just your family major. UILC changes the way you see others with disabilities. And like I said, like I just remember just being in the room and I couldn't see the disabilities anymore. Like we all were just working together, and we learn differently and we communicate different, but it was just like an amazing experience, because it just made us like one group, not separate people struggling. It was like one of my best experiences through internship. And then again, like it says, those with disabilities can and do learn independent living skills, and life skills are taught in different ways, as well as in the time-tested ways that other teens and adults learn. And so again, that plasticity of our brains and our minds, that we can learn. It's such a good experience to be with people that think differently. And then the quote is, "It is the great spirit of learning on this campus, and much learning by faith, a pervasive everyday challenge is to take that spirit deeper, to make learning by faith a persuasive everyday reality." And again, that was from President Clark. And then here's our contact information. Kathy Self, Program Director, 801-466-5565, extension 211. And I just recommend it. Like, it will change the way you see others and yourself. A great opportunity to see us, similarities with us instead of the differences of us. Again, it's a great program and I recommend it. And thanks for listening.